Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are again working on the Model A. As you guys seen, we got the motor assembled for it. I got Vortec heads for it. We put a cam in it, and then intake, valve covers, all that stuff. I got the plate on here so we can get the cherry picker, get this thing installed onto the frame, and then we'll go from there. We still got to put the distributor in, get all the plugs for the intake. We need the water neck. We got to get the harmonic balancer installed, water pump, motor mounts still got to get put on the block. So we got a whole list of things to do, guys. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. All right, everyone, we got, pretty sure in the time lapse we got the motor back in. I'm not sure where we left off last night, but we got the motor back in and everything. And then I got the distributor put on, carburetor, water pump, got some headers just to run for now. Distributors in, got oil in it, oil pressure gauge, got all the wires hooked up, got a small little fuel tank back there. Pretty much got everything. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and set you guys up on a stand, and then we just try and start it and see what happens. Okay, let's see, what do we gotta do here? Just gotta hook up my main wires, spray a little bit of gas in it, crank it over, and it should start. So we'll go ahead and get to it. Sure. All right, here we go. Thing sounds crazy. Got pretty warm there. It does have water in the block, so don't freak out. It's not completely dry. But that was at least a good, what, couple of minutes running, maybe a minute. So pretty happy with that. definitely tell she got a little warm. I don't know if you guys could see too, but the steam was getting sucked back in the carburetor. Pretty crazy. But has good oil pressure and everything. Is running around like 60, 70 psi oil pressure. Does have a brand new pump in it and everything, so that's to be expected. I'm pretty happy with the way it sounds. I don't hear any bad sounds yet, and the oil still looks pretty clean and everything. So got a little bit of an oil leak there. All right, well, I got to get this thing pushed back in to the shop for the night because it is getting a little late, and we'll have to continue breaking it in probably tomorrow. All right, we got the frame pushed back in here, which was actually a couple weeks ago. So I got a bunch more work done to this thing. We'll go ahead and get into it right away. We got the transmission installed on there, bell housing, everything. We got a brand new flywheel and a brand new clutch. I ended up having to take off the starter because I got to run a different starter because I got the 10.5-inch clutch in there. That's all I could fit. So we got that all done up, and then I got the transmission cross member all built up here. You guys could see it's got 1/4-inch plate coming down, and then it's all boxed in, and then it is coming all the way back here to the to another cross member in the rear, where I actually put a drive shaft loop on there. You guys can kind of see that a little bit better. Got all that done. I got all the brake lines. I don't remember if I had the brake lines last time, but I got tabs mounted, all that stuff on. Got the rear brake lines all hooked up. The front, I'm still waiting on the front spindles and new calipers and stuff like that, so waiting on the front brakes. But I did get master cylinder in here. I got the clutch master cylinder. Got all that stuff built, and then we also got the clutch slave. Move that over. We got the clutch slave pretty much all built. This is a little bit out of more of an angle than I'd like, so I may have to do some adjusting with this bracket, but that could definitely be done if we need to. Then I got it hooked up to a rubber line steel all the way up to there. Still need to build a tab to hold this rubber line in place, but not too concerned about that. Really what I'm trying to do here is get kind of all the major stuff done underneath this so we can get the body back on. I also got the firewall painted, so I'll give you guys a look at that. Let's see here. Got the firewall all painted up. It's it's like a black metallic. It's kind of hard to see. Looks like shit on camera, but there we got the shifter kind of all put on there. I finished up the running board brackets too. Those are all installed. Got the running board splash aprons up on there. You may notice too, these are 30-31 splash aprons. So I was doing a little bit of work up here on the front end, and it looks like the 28-29 fenders, it looks like they would fit, but it's going to be a real tight fit. And I do plan on driving this car quite a bit, and the roads around my town are pretty terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and run with the bigger fenders for now, because those have a lot more clearance up there on the front wheels and everything like that. And we're pretty much ready to go ahead and get this frame installed back onto the body, or body back onto the frame, however you want to put it. I got all the holes, kind of all these you can see that goes all the way through. I'm pretty sure all those bigger ones are the ones that hold the body on, and now that it's boxed, all that stuff had to go kind of all the way through. So we got all that done up, and I think we're just going to go ahead and go back into another time lapse, try to get the body back onto this guy, and we'll see where we can get with it.
right, everyone. We got Bear Dog here. He's helping us out tonight. But I got the fenders. Well, I guess to start off with, we got the frame mounted back onto the body. We got the fenders put on. Like I said, these are a little bit newer fenders. That fender does not match. That's the only one I'm missing, is the rear driver's side fender. I do have a passenger side fender. It's in all right shape. And like I said, we got the we at least got the body put back on there. Everything seems to fit well. It looks really nice with the new firewall and everything like that, all painted up. New motor, all that stuff. I just got a brace holding that up right now. But yeah, I got the fenders put on. Just wanted to kind of check clearance on those guys, make sure they were all good. I wanted to kind of check out ground clearance. As you guys can see there, it's extremely low. It will be about a ½ inch higher once I finish all the suspension stuff up front. And then of course the back tires are flat right now, so that's contributing it to be so low. But I do plan on running a little bit bigger of a tire in the back too, so we'll raise the back up a little bit. And then as far as the front goes, I mean, we're looking at about a ½ inch higher, and that's pretty much where it's going to sit. But everything's lining up really well. We got the shifter in there. You can't really see, it's extremely dark. But the shifter's lining up really well. Everything lined up really well. I don't know if we mentioned we got a fuel tank. So we're gonna need fuel lines, fuel pump, a whole list of stuff. But the reason why that stuff didn't get done while it was just the chassis was, you know, tanks mounted in the car, all that stuff's mounted to the frame. So we got to, like I said, get fuel lines, get the pedals on, get the steering in there. I still don't have a steering box, so that's one of the next big tasks, is getting the steering box put on, mounted, and then getting steering shaft run up to the steering column and all that. So I think that's where we're gonna leave it off for here now, guys. I'm pretty much out of parts for right now. So I hope you guys liked the video. At least we got this thing started up. I can't wait to see it started, you know, with the body putting on there and everything like that. So I'm gonna leave you guys off there. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.